Hello again. Today we are going to start with lesson 3.8, which is drugs affecting reproduction and growth. Actually, in this lesson we are going to define three concepts, which are pharmaceutical drugs, contraceptive pill, and fertility drugs. So also we are going to know the drugs which affect the fetus and the drugs which affect the growth of children. So let's start with the first definition, which is pharmaceutical drugs. Actually, pharmaceutical drugs are medicines that help treat or cure many diseases. For example, if you have a disease, you want to treat it, so you take a medicine. This medicine is called pharmaceutical drug, such as painkillers and antibiotics. So for example, if you have headache, you have to take a painkiller, and if you have a disease caused by bacteria, so you have to take an antibiotic. What about contraceptive pill and fertility drugs? Actually, those two types of drugs are controlling fertility drugs. So if the woman wants to control its fertility, she has to take one of those two drugs. So contraceptive pill contains pharmaceutical drugs that stop ovulation taking place. This means that woman does not get pregnant. So we said before, to make the woman pregnant, so she has to ovulate one egg during the ovulation process. So when she takes a contraceptive pill, which is stop ovulation, so the woman does not get pregnant. Now, fertility drugs, actually here we have the opposite process. So fertility drugs are drugs which can help some infertile women to have children. So if she wants to have children, she has to take a fertility drugs. But if she wants to stop ovulation, she has to take a contraceptive pill. Okay, now let's go to drugs which affect the fetus. Actually, today we are going to talk about two drugs affect fetus, which are, the first one is alcohol. Many women don't realize that drinking alcohol throughout their pregnancy affect the development of their baby. So if you look at this baby, you will find that he has small eye openings, and also the upper lip is smooth and thin. So because his mother was drinking alcohol throughout her pregnancy, so she has small eye openings and smooth thin upper lip. Okay, what about the second drug? The second drug, here we have some drugs had a terrible effect on the growing fetus, such as thalidomide. Actually, thalidomide had a terrible effect on the growing fetus. So if you look at this children or this boy, actually his mother took thalidomide drug during her pregnancy. So those are the two drugs that affect the fetus. What about the drugs that affect the growth of children? Actually, we have, for example, we have the first one, extra vitamins. You know that extra vitamins, or vitamins in general, are very important for the children. So extra vitamins help prevent deficiency diseases. So lacking of vitamins cause deficiency diseases, but extra vitamins help prevent deficiency diseases. The second drug is antibiotics. So antibiotics cure bacterial infections. We say that if you have infection caused by bacteria, we have to take an antibiotic. Number 3, we have vaccines. You know that vaccines prevent serious diseases. Okay, so vaccines also are important for the growth of children. The last drug, we have drugs can replace the growth hormones. So some children have lacking in hormones, so if the mother taken drugs, those drugs can't replace the growth hormones. Okay, so the children grow normally. So it's important to know the drugs which affect the growth of children and the drugs which affect the fetus. And also you have to differentiate between contraceptive pill and fertility drugs by defining each concept. And also you have to define the meaning or define the pharmaceutical drugs. Thank you for listening and good luck.